Saw guard. Gonna have a review coming out on this guy here pretty soon. I'll probably review these after I get some longer ones for a 32-inch bar, maybe a 28. I'm not sure yet. This is a 20 to fit my 261 here, so there'll be something out pretty soon coming out on those. So just cleaning up some more oak. Fire damage. A lot of firewood here. A lot of firewood. I want to give a shout out to Buckin Billy Ray Smith. New and upcoming YouTuber. Just hit 4,000 views this morning. Or not 4,000 views, 4,000 subscribers this morning. So he's pretty happy about that. He sure is a go-getter. So you guys should go over and check out his page, Buckin Billy Ray Smith. I like the energy that he's got. He's a pretty cool guy. I've been watching a lot of his videos, trying to catch up on all of his 700 videos. He's been on YouTube for probably, I guess, 2 years now. And he's got 700 videos up already. It's 2 a day. Man. Sure does put up a lot of videos. That's pretty good. 700 videos in 2 years. It's pretty good. Like I said, he's got 4,000 subscribers now. Go and check him out. This is a shout out for him. I really like watching all of his videos on running those old McCulloch chainsaws. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see a guy run those old saws. Like I said, all I got are new ones, but pretty neat watching all those old saws run. So, real quick before I get started here, I want to show you guys how I organize all my spare chains. It's pretty cool. I like this system I got going here, and how I organize them all. I got them in all these Tupperware boxes. I picked these up. Actually, my girlfriend found these at what was the name of that? Marshall's. She found them at Marshall's. She brought home a couple for, you know, to put food in, and I'm like, ooh, wow, those fit chains pretty good. This is a 36-inch or 114 driver 3/8 chain. Fits perfectly in there. Then I go and get these different colored 3x5 cards, write what's on there, and I got them labeled. And then when a chain is dull, then what I do is I just put the card in first, then I put the chain on top of it, and now I know right away which ones need to be sharpened. And then when they go back in the box, put the card on top, I know it's good to go. So these are pretty good. They got a seal on them also. Here, no moisture gets inside. So sometimes depends if it's been real humid out, sometimes I'll spray a little bit of WD-40 in there and seal them up. Keeps them from rusting. And these, I'm pretty sure these will last a long time. And then what makes it nice is because they're all the same size, they fit in my Rubbermaid box here really nice. And then I got another one, and you can get them in different colors. I got another one here. I got extra E-clips, steel bar nut. I got some other stuff, extra spark plug, Torx wrench, a couple pens, a paint marker, carb adjuster tool, some raker gauge raker gauges. Got an extra cardboard filter that goes around the big filters of the saws there. So I like this setup pretty good. What I did to prevent myself from losing these is these E-clips I taped them in there along with that bar nut. That way I can't lose them. So I like this system pretty good. Let's see, I got one. Sorry about that. Had to change cards. Just filled up my other one. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. I could hold up to 24 of these boxes in my Rubbermaid action packer box here. So that's pretty good. Well, let's see. So 23 chains plus this guy. Make that 22 because I always carry around a tack for my 461. But no, I like the system real well. Got me an extra pair of gloves in here. Got some chainsaw, got some chain sharpeners. I'm gonna have to do a review on this guy also. I really like this sharpener. Makes things real easy. Only thing is, one problem, I don't know if it's a problem, but one thing I found with this guy, it takes the rakers down a lot. Probably 35 thousandths maybe? 35 thousandths lower. So on my real long chains, on my long bars, they're really, really grabby. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to, maybe it's a bad sharpener. I got another one at home that I haven't tried out yet, still in the bag, but yeah, this one takes the rakers down a lot. Way far. I don't know if I'm pushing down too hard on this side and it's taking those rakers down or what, but it shouldn't because this bar sits on top of the tooth. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that before I put out a review on this guy. But makes it really, really easy to sharpen in the field. I'm not too good of a hand sharpener, but I got an Oregon not a 511, a 620 120. I think that's what the model number is. Grinder at home. That's what I use on my full skip chains, but I just use this guy on the full comp chains. So anyways, enough yapping, let's get to work. Yeah, just a big shout out to Billy Ray Smith. He's a pretty good guy. I like his channel. He doesn't do a lot of how-to on fallen trees or anything like that. I mean, he gives little tips and tricks on small stuff, but he's not the type of channel to tell you how it's done. So really like his channel. Anyways, I'll get back with you. I like this little 261. Having a light bar on it makes it real easy to wield around. Then I even put I put the 362 felling dog kits on it. It's a nice little saw. Sure does rip. You getting anything bigger than that though, with the 3/8 chain, slows her down. But it's easy. I could just buy a spool of 3/8 and then it fits all three of my saws. So that's why I run 3/8 on it. I'm sure 325 will cut faster, but if I need to cut faster, might as well get a bigger saw, right? So this 461 here, I put put the dual port muffler on it. This has got to be my favorite saw. Probably even more so than the 661. That thing's got tons of power, but for how much this thing weighs, especially with the light bar on it, this thing sure does rip with that dual port muffler. I got a 24-inch bar on there now. Like I said, if I need anything bigger, use a bigger saw. Otherwise, what's the point? This thing's real easy to wield around, especially with the full wrap. I love this saw. Probably my favorite. The 261 and the 661 are M-tronic saws. This one's not. Everybody was telling me, oh, why don't you wait for the 462 to ever come out, but needed it right away. And everybody loves the 461. I've never heard anything bad about it, so look at that. Popped on the second pull. Started cold today. Well, it's not cold today. It's probably, today's the 14th, November 14th. It's a Monday. Well, it's probably 60 degrees out right now. Love this cutting white oak right now. I guess I continue over here. Yes, sir. When you guys are gathering your firewood and you're going to leave it here in the woods, use trees to help you out. Stack them up against two, and then I guess it's the perfect situation right here. I got another one to keep the whole stack from sliding down or leaning down and falling down the hill. So just use what you got. Use everything to your advantage. I forget whose channel I saw this on, so I'm not going to take credit for it. Just passing along the information. But use what you got. Use your surroundings. And I'm going to come back with a trailer and my splitter and split it as I load it in the trailer, rather than trying to haul all these bigger rounds out of here, picking them up. Just split them right where you're at and load it as you go. Load it as you split it, rather than lugging big rounds around all over the place. And then another good thing about splitting it here is all the bark, all the trash that falls off your splitter It's left out in the woods, right by your burn piles and everything. You're not getting all that, all the bark and all the crap that falls off the splitter. You're not getting that around your barn or wherever you're splitting at. Just makes it easier. Keeps things at camp nice and cleaner. And a lot of times what I do, if I miss some stuff that I want to cut up some more, I'll just throw it over here by the pile. Make it easier. Then I'm not hauling all the pulling the wood around the hills when it's all cut up like this. Just throw those pieces like that. Throw them over here by your pile. Cut them right here if you can. Another thing I'm going to do, everything up the hill up there, fall it, use my ropes and everything, pulleys, pull it down here where it's nice and flat, make it easier to work, closer to the stack you're making. I think it was on Buckin Billy Ray's channel actually that I also saw. They fell a tree, then they just they cut the top off, hooked up to the top, pulled it towards their burn pile, cut all the limbs off and everything, pulled the trunk out. I think he was milling. I think he was going to mill it all up, I believe. Anyways, all of the brush was left there, right there by their burn pile, rather than moving stuff over. Just make it easier on yourselves.